I'm Professor Philip Zimbardo, and I put 24 college students in prison for a psychology experiment. It turned out to be one of the most unethical psychological experiments in history. It was supposed to last for 2 weeks, but it was terminated after 6 days due to psychological effects that it was having on the participants. In 1971, I began an investigation into the power dynamics that exist between guards and inmates in prison. I started the Stanford prison experiment to see if a person's role could influence their behavior. 24 students were chosen for the experiment. Half had the role of prisoners, and the other half had the role of guards. All of them were smart and sane students, with no mental health problems. The role of prisoner or guard were chosen randomly. To make it real, prisoners were arrested in public and taken into a fake but realistic prison. We gave them numbers to be used instead of their real names. Guards had free rein over how they could treat the prisoners, except that they could not hit them or put them in solitary confinement for more than an hour. I couldn't believe it, but in just one day, guards started abusing their power. One of them actually hit a prisoner with his baton. In just the second day, the prisoner tried to rebel, and so their bed were taken away. To punish the prisoners, a guard shot a fire extinguisher into the cell. Guards used torture methods, such as sleep deprivation or putting bags over the prisoner's head. In day 3, prisoner 8612 started to getting mad, crying and screaming and threatening to harm himself. We were forced to release him. 2 others were released on the next 2 days because they refused to eat. In day 4, my girlfriend came to visit the experiment, and she was so shocked that she asked me to end the experiment or she will break up with me. Eventually, in the 6th day, I ended the experiment. This experiment shows the world how quickly people can abuse their power, but for some it was one of the worst, most unethical experiment ever. And you? What do you think?